Grocery retailers grow when customers buy more. Today's customer wants the opposite: spend less, waste less, buy only what they need. Closing that gap takes a genuinely disruptive business model. We're Team 4. We will explain why that gap is opening right now and why Marks & Spencer is the only retailer trusted enough to close it, what it will cost, and return.
M&S Food is already winning today. Nearly 10 billion in revenue, margin ahead of the grocery sector, and deep brand trust. But the industry mode still rewards buying more, not buying smarter, increasingly out of the step with that shoppers want. Our answer is M&S Food Compass, an outcome-based operating system built on asset M&S already owns, Sparks and Ocado. The ask is modest and staged. 20 to 30 million deducted from capex already approved, targeting 3 to 5 times return within 3 years. Phase 1 founds the one thing that has to happen first, connecting Sparks and Ocado data. Let's start within why this window is open now. So what's actually changed in grocery? Not one trend, 6 forces covering at once. Health is now a purchasing decision. 1.6 million UK adults already use the GLP-1 drug, resetting what a healthy basket looks like. At the same time, households waste almost £500 a year on food they never eat, while 1 of the 5 can barely afford their shopping. And nearly a third of UK households now live alone, breaking the basket economic grocery was built on. Individually interesting, together they signal something bigger is breaking. So why hasn't the industry adapted already? It's not a lack of technology, data or innovation. It's the business model itself, still wired to reward the old behavior we just described. That's not a technological gap, it's an incentive gap. And incentive gaps don't get closed by a better app. They get closed by rebuilding the model itself. That's exactly what we are proposing next.
Marks & Spencer has historically been a disruptor. The current business is uniquely positioned for the next phase of growth, with incredible existing assets, including a £440 million operating profit and high trust with consumers, giving it a competitive advantage that can be leveraged. M&S Food achieved £9.7 billion in revenue and 7% growth. The company is actively managing these resources by reinvesting in structural modernisation, evidenced by the launch of over 1,400 new lines this year, including the health-focused nutrient-dense and only ingredients ranges, which are driving significant commercial success and meeting a clear consumer demand. The integration of AI tools is supporting better operational decisions and long-term development. The proposal isn't to fix the business, but help M&S build on these strengths as the grocery market continues to evolve. Our analysis of M&S Food's current business model shows its competitive position in the grocery industry aligns with their strategy to protect what customers love about the brand: exceptional quality, high sourcing standards, and market-leading innovation, ensuring trusted customer relationships. A highly effective omni-channel retail model and strategic assets including Sparks, Ocado, The Collective, and Food for the Future, modernised supply chains, a loyal, committed workforce, and constant store improvements lead to delivering better value for customers. The key insight is that many of these capabilities are still being used to reinforce a traditional product-led retail model. They improve how M&S sells food, but they are not yet fully connected and don't transform how customers experience food. Value capture still relies on product sales, and strategic capabilities operate independently. These insights suggest the next phase of growth can't come from incremental improvements to the existing model, but from completely rethinking how value is created and captured. M&S needs to connect what it already has into a fundamentally new, disruptive business model. M&S must evolve quickly and drastically to fully leverage these capabilities. The traditional grocery sector remains trapped in a low-margin, high-volume model, selling ultra-processed calories in wasteful quantities. Grocery stores fail to meet modern customers' need for healthy, nutritious, easy-to-monitor food. The healthy lifestyle journey is deeply compartmentalised. Your nutritionist doesn't talk to your osteopath, and neither speaks to your health coach. If a customer cannot find or afford these professionals, they're forced to rely on unverified, disparate online sources. This lack of alignment leads to conflicting advice, confusion, and disillusionment. When there are recommendations to follow, they are impossible to purchase in one place, or in the quantities that make sense for an individual plan. Existing health and nutrition retailers remain fragmented, niche, or expensive, leaving a gap for a trusted mainstream food retailer to fill. Customers increasingly expect higher nutritional value, personalised recommendations and convenient food solutions that fit their lifestyle. This is not just food.
Our moonshot is to transform M&S Food from a premium food retailer into the UK's first personalised food and wellbeing platform, or Food Compass. Rather than simply selling groceries, Food Compass helps households make better food decisions so they eat better, spend smarter, and waste less. Using AI, customer data, and trusted partnerships, it shifts M&S from a business built around weekly transactions to one centered on continuous customer relationships and personalized food outcomes. This is more than a digital innovation. It's a business model innovation that transforms M&S from a place people shop for food to a trusted partner that supports everyday food decisions. This creates deeper customer relationships, increasing customer lifetime value, and building a competitive advantage that becomes stronger with every transaction. Food Compass starts with the customer, not the product. Customers define the outcomes they're trying to achieve, whether that's eating healthier, managing a budget, or reducing food waste. And using existing M&S capabilities, including Sparks, Ocado Retail, first-party customer data, and AI, Food Compass continuously learns from customer preferences and behaviours to deliver personalised meal plans, shopping baskets, trusted nutritional guidance, all centred around the M&S own brand products. Over time, the platform expands beyond retail by connecting trusted ecosystem partners, including nutritionists, insurers, employers, and wearable technology, to create one seamless experience bringing food, health, and lifestyle together. This transforms M&S from a retailer people visit once a week into a trusted partner that supports everyday food decisions. What makes Food Compass disruptive is not the technology itself, but the way it transforms M&S's business model. Instead of creating value primarily through selling food products, M&S creates value by helping customers achieve better outcomes through personalized guidance, healthier choices, reduced food waste, and a connected well-being ecosystem. At the same time, value capture expands beyond product sales to include recurring subscription revenue, premium wellness services, partner commissions, and stronger customer lifetime value. Food Compass fundamentally changes how M&S creates, delivers, and captures value, positioning M&S as a trusted food and well-being partner, not simply a premium food retailer.
What is necessary to be disruptive like this? We need the following investment case for Food Compass. Structured around a 4-phase roadmap totaling 20 to 30 million pounds in capex. Critically redirected from M&S existing 140 million technology budget, not incremental spend. The phased approach front-loads foundational investment, 8 to 10 million in months 0 to 6 for data unification and cloud infrastructure, then progressively shifts towards higher margin activities, AI personalization, partnerships, and ultimately a platform licensing model. On the right, note the cost structure dynamics. Fixed costs dominate early, but unit economics are compelling. Variable costs sit at just 30 to 50 pence per user monthly, while customer acquisition cost remains exceptionally low at 5 to 8 pounds, leveraging the existing Sparks loyalty base. The critical takeaway here is scale. Unit costs decline approximately 60% from phase 1 to 3, delivering an 18 to 24-month payback and 3 to 5 times return on invested capital. But focusing on 2% our customer database of Sparks, we are going for 500k subscriber and having an ARR of 35 million pounds by phase 3. Now talking about execution across 4 phases, from data foundation through the platform licensing, each gated by clear milestones before further capital is released to the next stage. The KPI grid below defines how we measure value capture at each phase. Subscription conversion, retention drive the top line, while basket predictability and forecast accuracy directly improve supply chain margin. Finally, the risk register addresses 6 concerns. Note the governance principle. State-gated CapEx gates ensure no phase 2 spent until the unified data model is proven in pilot. This de-risks the program while preserving optionality to accelerate if metrics exceed thresholds. You've already seen the roadmap, the risks and the numbers. 3 things to leave in the room. 20 to 30 million pounds redirected from Capex M&S as already approved. Not a new ask. 3 to 5 times return on the capital with an 18 to 24 month payback. And a mode nobody else can quickly copy. Trusted food brand, real money wallet and the data connecting them all in one place. The next battle in grocery isn't shelf space, it's who owns the daily food decision. Your ask today is simple. Start phase 1. Are there any questions?